Bounty Hunters issue 15 finds General Vakura and what's left of her men make it to an Unbroken Clan safe house. Vakura tells her men her blaster wound is fine, knowing just some spice wine will help. The guards find the entrance to the base is unsealed however, telling the general to stay back as they go and investigate. Suddenly the guard is killed by Deathstick, and Vakura knows this is unacceptable, killing her remaining guard as Deathstick asks why she did that. Vakura says it's simple, since he was the one who suggested this safe house, which means he either sold her out, or worse, he was incompetent. Deathstick says that move left her vulnerable, but Vakura knows that she could have killed her when she entered the room and she didn't, meaning that Deathstick has something to say. The assassin invites her to Crimson Dawn's gathering, giving her an invitation as Vakura says that she's not the leader of the Unbroken Clan, so the invite is not for her. Deathstick wonders if she's talking about the sad man who locks himself in a tower since his daughter died. Vakura says that man has ruled the Unbroken Clan for 100 generations, as Deathstick disappears, saying that then the clan will die out with him, something the general knows won't happen. At Nar Shaddaa spaceport, Valance and Dengar head towards a chartered ship, with Dengar telling Valance that they are supposed to keep a low profile. Valance says that they have a perfectly good stolen ship, but Dengar reminds him that it's a pirate ship that barely works, and with Crimson Dawn looking for them, they would be dead before repairs could even be done. Valance doesn't think the hunk of junk they are headed for is any better, since they're likely to be vaporized before leaving orbit. The shuttle to Canto Bight gets ready to launch as Valance and Dengar settle into their cramped seats, but Valance soon learns that it's going to be 2 days on the ship. Dengar says that the point of this is to stay low profile, and once they get back to his ship, they'll catch up with Fett. Valance asks the hunter why he's doing this, since there are easier bounties out there, but Dengar says there aren't any richer bounties out there, and the woman he loves is imprisoned in Jabba's palace, and if he brings in Fett, she will be freed. Valance says that he doesn't have to do this alone, as in the fighting pits of Narkanji, Tonga and Losha look for some muscle for their crew, and it looks like they are just in time for their recruits match. In the ring, Rodrigo Battle gets ready to fight Tasu Leech. The two men battle it out, and Losha hopes that Tonga didn't set her heart on Tasu. Tasu is knocked back by Rodrigo, who wants him to beg for mercy. Tasu says that he was about to say the same thing to the man, angering Battle, who threatens to pick his teeth with his spine. Tasu wonders how he's going to do that without any arms, as he cuts off one of the man's arms, beating him down. Battle vows to fix himself up, replace his arm, and then beat Tasu, and Tasu says he looks forward to it, but until then, he hopes Rodrigo will be well. Taking the trophy, Tasu tells the droids that he won't be attending the ceremony for it, since that's a waste of his time. Tonga goes to introduce herself to Tasu, learning that Sifak told him all about her and he's ready for a challenge. Elsewhere, Valance and Dengar arrive on Canto Bight, with Dengar warning Valance not to punch anyone since they need to stay inconspicuous. As they enter the casino, they immediately run into Just Lucky and Ariel, who knows Dengar has a lot of nerve showing his face around here. Lucky says that when Delphus has ordered him not to kill Dengar just yet, asking if he's planning on paying off his ship and getting it back. Dengar says he is, but Ariel knows that the way Dengar gambles, it won't be long until he's back in the hole with the Six Kin again. The duo head off to deal with more important things for their boss, as Dengar and Valance go and see Wen Delphus, who wonders where her crate of credits are, but knows this saves her the effort of putting out a bounty on Dengar. Valance says that he didn't sign up for this, as Dengar tries to convince Wen he's close to the money. The alien knows that means the Boba Fett bounty, telling the duo that Crimson Dawn already took Fett's cargo, and they are inviting all of the syndicates to a party to show it off. Wen orders Dengar to be killed, but Valance stops them, saying that they detected Wen's heart rate rose when she mentioned Crimson Dawn, knowing she's afraid of them. Valance asks Wen to help them get into the party, and it's there they'll make Crimson Dawn's plans more difficult, but if he's wrong, they'll die anyway, so Wen will get what she wants. Wen decides that it's a worthy gamble, wanting Dengar to take his ship and to make some trouble for Crimson Dawn. Elsewhere on the Gand floating sanctuary, Tonga, Losha and Tasu seek out Zuckuss, asking the recuperating hunter if he will help them. Zuckuss knows that he's suffered enough and that he once had his own crew and partner as well, but now a 4LOM doesn't even recognize him and he tried to murder his own friend. The others know that Zuckuss doesn't want to join the team, so they should leave, especially how the ammonia atmosphere is now eating through their containment suits. Zuckuss knows that they will soon know the pain he endures while away from his homeworld, and there is nothing compared to the pain of losing a friend. Losha says they get it, knowing that they can be his new friends, but Tonga doesn't want to be that, saying that she needs to find someone, and she needs the greatest findsman in the galaxy to do that. After a moment, Zuckuss agrees to join them as Dengar and Valance meanwhile head to the Punishing One, Dengar's ship, which the hunter says that if the Millennium Falcon could do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, his ship could do it in 10. He just hasn't gotten around to it. Valance goes to sort things out with the Dockmaster as Dengar knows that they just need to now track down one of Crimson Dawn's contacts and torture the location of the party out of them. Valance soon finds the Dockmaster is dead as suddenly Dengar is attacked by Deathstick, who kicks the hunter into Valance. She throws a thermal detonator at them, but Valance catches it in his metal hands, having it explode. Valance survives, knowing that now he's mad as he tries to hit the assassin, but she's too agile for both the hunters, easily disarming both of them and kicking Valance off of the hangar pad. Luckily, the inbuilt grapple in his arm hits its mark on the wall, sending him crashing through a casino window and into a sabacc table. Dengar meanwhile confronts Deathstick, wanting to talk about this, but Deathstick knows he can't possibly say anything that will get her to spare his life. Valance races back up to the roof, finding Dengar is alive and alone, saying Deathstick got some type of emergency communication and left. Valance knows that she could have led them to Crimson Dawn, but Dengar knows she did, having swiped an invitation from her while they fought, now knowing exactly where to find Han Solo.